Every off-season begins with that familiar tension, the quiet hope that things will finally change, mixed with the uncomfortable fear that everything might stay exactly the same. Mets fans know this feeling better than most, especially after a season that promised noise but delivered frustration. And yet, in moments like this, something powerful happens. The truth comes to the surface, exposing what needs to be fixed before the next chapter can begin. It's in this tension, between disappointment and possibility, that today's story takes shape. And while many think they've already figured out what's going on, the heart of the situation only reveals itself halfway through. The early days of the offseason have hit Queens like a cold wind, sharp enough to remind everyone that the Mets don't have the luxury of waiting around anymore. The front office has already made its first moves, signaling urgency rather than hesitation, and fans can feel that something bigger is brewing behind the scenes. Cutting ties with Frankie Montas and protecting Nick Morabito might seem small, but they quietly describe a team preparing for tough decisions. And as the calendar inches toward the next deadline, the Mets' intentions start becoming clearer, though the real twist isn't obvious just yet. That urgency becomes even more apparent when looking at Friday's upcoming tender deadline, a day that sounds routine but shapes the entire offseason strategy. Every decision about arbitration-eligible players forces the team to confront the uncomfortable balance between talent, cost, and roster flexibility. For a club that finished 83-79 in a year where expectations towered over results, these choices are far from minor. Most names, Peterson, Taylor, Alvarez, Torrens, Brazoban, Garrett, look straightforward on paper. Before the Mets could even reach the tender deadline, one question resolved itself when Nick Madrigal elected free agency, effectively stepping out of the picture. Do you believe the Mets should gamble on injured arms, or is it time to prioritize flexibility and chase upgrades right now? I want to hear your take in the comments. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications.